That's important.
Alright, welcome back. The party has just finished vanquishing one of their foes that they've been chasing for a while now, Grey Cloak. You then looted his stuff, and what'd you do with the body?
Left it to rot.
Yeah, we left it
You just let it to
I chopped it to
I
pieces.
sodomized it with my katana.
Wow. You guys say I'm the bad one.
I am gonna re-roll with my toolkit to see if I can get more gadgets switched. Alright, 7, nice.
Alright, I need some marching order. What do you guys want to do now? It's morning.
We should go find Ebenezer.
Yeah.
We should go see if the dwarven.
No, we
hands
need
are
to.
open.
We need to go to.
Well, either way, we need the laser
Waiting?
before you go, though.
The town?
Is that the one with the library?
Yes.
Yes.
We
We
do
need to
need
go
the
see
laser.
Turtle.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Hurdle.
Someone had to use the explosive.
that was Ebenezer's instructions, right? To
Yep.
Bring the gem to Turtle.
Bring the gem and the brain to Purtle.
So, but we need to go stop at Ebenezer's and get the brain, right?
Layton was close to the bandit camp, correct?
I think you still have the brain because
No, that's how we got the money order. That's
Wait.
how the mayor owes
We
us
have
money.
the head, we don't take the brain.
so you gotta go get the brain.
Well, yeah. He wanted
deliver
us
it.
to sell him the stuff.
Because you already gave him the brain because he paid us for it.
Kind of.
Yeah.
He gave us the IOU from the bank.
And maybe he just paid us so that we would go.
No, it was totally the brain.
Well, no, I
know.
know it was for the brain, yes, but maybe he just paid us so that we were like, okay, you got it. Now go bring it to Turtle.
Oh, okay, in your opinion, do we have the brain or not?
I thought you had the brain.
Alright, we have the brain.
We have the
because
brain now.
didn't you? I don't know.
We have
I
the
can't
brain
remember.
now.
I thought you had the brain because I thought. Wait, maybe
I have a
because you
300.
had given it to him,
Yeah.
and then he got shot in the throat,
So it might be laying on his
By a
safe
poison-
floor right now.
No, we picked it up.
and you guys picked it up and you brought him to the church. And I don't think you ever gave it back to him. You just made him pay you for it.
Oh!
That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
And he
just
told
done the
us, and he
wiser.
told us to and then he told us to bring all the stuff to Turtle.
Yeah. He doesn't need it, he needs us to bring it to Purtle.
Well, he needs someone to bring it there.
Yeah.
Guess he's useless.
He's not useless.
He can't pay us, so he's useless.
Well, yeah, he can't pay you. He was going to bring you to the bank and make a withdrawal. Is what was going to happen. And then he did bring you to the bank to make a withdrawal, and there was no money in his account. That's what happened.
His account, his city's account.
Yeah, the city's account, because they have to raise taxes again. Because
So those gnomes are gonna have 120% tax before you know it.
You owe more money than you make.
for every dollar you make, you owe $1.10. Really?
Wait until
I'm
tax
assuming
man
this
comes
mirror is
around.
charged right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. You need to roll a dice 10. And I might have to add an extra slow penalty to my budget.
2. Uh-oh.
Toolkit? Okay, 9.
Oh, because you got injured?
Yeah, I forgot about that rule. Alright.
Alright, so, it is morning, and am I correct in that you are heading towards Wayton to deliver a brain and a ruby?
Yeah.
That is correct?
Is the bandit camp on the way to Waiton with Leona?
Oh, if that's the case, we should.
No.
No.
Let me see if I
it's
can
like,
pull out.
we went east, they're west, and the Waiton's in the middle.
Okay. Here is our
Something
trusty
like that.
map. I don't know if this is... First I'll show you guys and I'll see if I can show... Alright, so you are over here in the meadows. I don't know if you can see that. You have to cross those 2 bridges to get on the north side of the river. Then follow the river right past Evergrove, your favorite elven city, back to Wayton, right here.
Yeah.
So let's see if...
And then the bandit camp is...
Is that even in...
No, just take it
close.
away.
Not even close.
It looked okay when you
Okay.
had it rolled up. Oh, where's the bandit camp on there?
Then Wayton's here. The bandit camp then is farther north.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
that's on the way to
direction.
the Furblog Mountains where we need to go save your brethren.
Actually,
No.
not quite.
Not at
Furbolg
all.
Mountains
Northwest.
You have to so you're down here at the meadows. You just gotta follow the Copper Snake River all the way up to
It's still
Furball
north.
Country.
Well, it's minor detours.
It's like the opposite direction,
Yeah.
so it's
Where's
pretty much
Leona?
the same thing.
I'm just kind of curious.
Just turn
Where's the
180.
How many
Just
tax
a-
slots would Ebenezer take up?
It's your fault.
Oh, they take up
He's
their
a gnome,
vitality.
so
Is it
4.
okay?
He wanted to go see Leona.
He did want to go see Leona.
Well, he might just walk with us.
He could just walk with you too. 'Cause
But if he refuses, we can always tie
He
him up.
said he was willing to.
He doesn't want to see the
Why
baby.
do you guys want to make trouble when there's no trouble?
Isn't that what we do?
Yes.
Buffoons.
Well, then it's settled. Let's go through the gnomish lands and get Ebenezer and tell him that we're gonna go deliver the ruby and the brain to Pearl, and that afterwards we'll go see Leona and her baby.
Yes.
all right, who's going in to go get him?
I.
Alright.
Pip and I are not wanted.
Correct.
All right,
And I'm gonna go in
And
to
I
see
need
if
my
they have any
canoe.
more money for us.
I'll
Alright.
just chill on the outside of town.
all right.
I will chill with him. And if it's long enough, I will craft.
We'll discuss when we get Ebenezer. We'll discuss having the charges dropped.
That would be much appreciated, my brother.
All right, so
Well,
I go to the bank.
you go to the bank. Let's see here. You two are staying on the
Oh, sorry, I'll
outside
kill
of
them.
town. The two of you are heading to Ebenezer's little mound of dirt,
Yeah.
also known
And
as
I'm double
the
checking
gnome.
that my canoe's still there.
At the where?
I left
At
it
Ebenezer's
at
house.
Ebenezer's
Oh,
house.
you left it at Ebenezer's?
I needed to.
Yes, certainly it is certainly there.
Oh, thank you. I was so worried.
However,
Uh-oh.
Someone came and stole your
What
wheel.
modifications has Ebenezer made?
They are attached to the boat at this point, by the way.
the wheels?
Yeah. They're on a stick, and the stick's attached to the boat.
But you only had 2 attached, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, you get back, and a third wheel has been attached.
Oh!
You're not sure why or how. And,
Raise the clusters.
yeah, so you now have 3 wheels
Can I make
attached.
a crafting check to see if it's, like, attached well? Like, I want to inspect it?
Yeah, inspect it. Roll your crafting.
1.
Of course, it's
Toolkit,
attached.
toolkit. 1.
Oh no, you wrecked your toolkit!
I was like, seeing how tight it was, I just broke it.
You break the wheel off.
Alright, so the downside is you broke your toolkit trying to fix what the gnome did.
Damn
Now-
gnomes, break my canoe, break my toolkit.
Now, the reality is, this one wheel is actually of higher quality than you crafted. And it's been attached better than you attached it. However, because a gnome did it and not you, it's clearly
Don't know.
worse. Yeah, it's clearly inferior craftsmanship, and you despise it. However, it's attached so well, you can't get it off. And when you try, you broke your tool!
Alright, perfect. Damn. I'm just gonna mutter about the gnomes the whole time. Ruining my craft.
So, you have one exceptional wheel, which you think is horribly done. To the bank. You arrive there. The banker looks at you. You again!
Yes.
What
It is
can I
the
do?
Pope.
What can I do
is
for
the
you
Pope.
this time? I've been busy gnome.
I just
standing
hand
still.
him the thing again. Pay up.
Let's see if any money has come in. He looks down at it. How much does he owe you?
323 gold.
He reaches down here. This came in! He pulls out a single gold coin.
Add it to your loot.
222!
That banknote, though. That banknote.
I surely don't have anything else.
That's how the Federal Reserve works, right?
Can he looking back?
He goes, yes! Yes, we have a lot left. Just wait here for 10 minutes.
Grabs a bunch of copper coins.
He then walks out of the bank.
He's gonna go collect taxes right now.
He looks in through the window, sees you, and then hurries away.
Oh, dang, I thought he was just gonna go attack somebody.
What are you gonna do?
Is the vault open?
No, there's other gnomes in there working.
Oh, can I go talk to another gnome?
Yeah, yep. He kind of looks over at you, he's like, what? He sees you and he's like, it's you!
How do all these people know me?
You're on the wanted poster!
I wasn't there!
Oh, it says that there were these individuals. Let me get the poster. So he walks over. And he brings the poster back. It's written in Gnomish. Do you speak Gnomish? Probably not too well.
I do not speak Gnomish right now.
He says, fine, I'll read it to you. It's a very badly drawing picture of you. In fact, it doesn't look anything even like you. In fact, it looks a lot like Rug. So he's looking at you and he's like, this is a dwarf, though. It's got a red beard. You've got a white beard, but it's close enough because you're a dwarf. And it says, he goes, these two individuals are wanted for the crime of molesting the gnomish nuns. That's terrible. How did you even do that?
Ask two individuals.
Yeah,
so Rug and Dayon?
No, it was Dayon, and you went in there.
But I'm not a dwarf. And
okay, so
Rug.
there's a total of 5 pictures.
Uh-oh.
And so the 2 of you are the ones that are wanted. Everyone else is wanted in association with for questioning, possibly for criminal actions.
I thought Rug just got in a ton of trouble and he was getting caught for Rug's trouble.
Hey,
way better.
Ask the gnomes in the temple. I was crafting in the temple at the time of this incident.
He goes, it just says you are wanted in association because you know the people who are wanted. They probably want to arrest you so that you can trade your freedom for their freedom. It happens a lot around here.
What? If you know somebody who gets in trouble, they just get... Alright, put them in jail.
Your friends went into that gnome?
Can you cash this out before there's any trouble?
He looks over and he sees that it's signed to the city. And he just starts laughing. Cash this out! And he hands it back to you.
Why don't I have Dayon come in? He's the one with the guns.
already wanted. Sure, I'm already wanted for collecting
Reputation.
Why don't I just rob the bank while I'm at it?
Reputation -2.
Hey, how much
He's
more
not
can I
famous,
get?
he's infamous.
Would you like me to go kill all the people in the hospital too for you? Shoot, why not?
Okay, I just walk out of the building.
Alright.
Alright, do we
And I just go over to the temple, just so I have an alibi.
Oh, okay.
So I have an alibi.
Oh, what is Ebenezer on?
Ebenezer, is he home?
Ebenezer!
You're up. Come in!
I kick open the door. It didn't break it, but next to breaking it. We need an epic entrance. And then I let Dayon walk in first.
Duat.
Or Duat, God. I do that all dumb.
Should name your character.
Why do you name bees?
You're the double D's, man.
No.
Alright. I'll name it Duat of the Northern Tribe. Walk in.
Duat does not like the gunslinger very much.
We can be our best buddies, man.
Alright. But you look epic when you enter.
Alright.
Yes,
I'm not sure what happened to our
I
previous
blot out the
gnome
sun.
character. And this is going to be
Just
Ebenezer.
towering above him.
I almost think that was what I did before.
No, I had the little tiny person, but I'm not sure where that person went.
Anyway,
Oh well.
this'll work.
Kind of looks at the 2 of you. How can I help you?
We have the ruby and the brain.
Oh, splendid!
We're going to bring them to Purtle, and afterwards we can show you the child.
Do you have the 1,000 gold?
It's in the bank.
We sent someone there already. Don't
Yeah, oh.
So
So,
I just add a 1 in
The
front of
thing
the
about the thing about the ruby is we can't have it in IOUs. We need gold for
Oh, of course.
Oh, I'm
of course.
so
The
not
banks
a
have
Ruby.
the banks have gold. The banks have gold.
So, you know how you want to see Leona?
Yes, the elf with the white baby.
Yeah. So, how about you come with us and we'll go to the bank, get the gold, and then we'll go see Leona.
Cliff, Clistus is already dealing with that.
Oh, yeah, but he's not getting the gold for the ruby.
No,
He's only getting it
we need
for...
another IOU.
Yeah.
Yes.
True. Yes, certainly. Let's go. Let's go. So,
Also, Ebenezer, you need to take us off the wanted list. That was the trickery of Rug's companion, Weasel, if you know who that is.
Wasn't drugs.
Well, Rug and Weasel were kicked out of... Rug and Weasel
It was great.
Yeah.
No, Rug and Weasel were kicked out of
the Elflands.
the Elflands.
That was where Rug punched the princess. Remember?
So they went together.
Yeah.
I thought they
Out of
weren't
the-
friends because
They-
they played a prank on the other one, and that's when they got kicked out.
They aren't friends.
Yeah.
I said companion.
They were both there at the time. Yes. So then they know each other, and Weasel wants to kill Rug,
Yeah. And Rug wants to kill Weasel.
And so
and Rug wants to kill Weasel.
I told him that Weasel cast an illusion spell to make my friends believe that Greycloak was hiding from them there with the stolen ring that we were supposed to give to you. And so they broke in and the illusion vanished and it was the nunnery.
Yeah, we're not too good with knowing where the gnome stuff is. I can't follow this god very well. I pull out the color coordinates. Well, I can't read, so it makes it really hard to know where I'm going.
So we would
He looks at it.
appreciate it if you took us off the wanted list.
How do you not understand this?
I can't
Purple is
read.
clearly the chapel, and red is the hospital, and blue.
It was an illusion spell.
Yeah,
simple,
but
it's
when I read
color-coded.
it said Grey Cloak's hideout. And then the same color as the nunnery. So, yeah. I mean, I didn't go in. I kind of knew. You know, I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe this isn't Grey Cloak.
Well, I'll see what I can do, but how is about, since you seem to be having a problem, and I seem to be having a problem because the city can't pay its taxes, because they're so busy.
Wait, do you need tax collectors? I collect tax.
Cardinal Pip the Enforcer. Cardinal Pip the Enforcer. Oh my god.
That just requires donations.
I got
Maybe.
this saw, and
Maybe.
it's pretty good at collecting taxes.
He takes a look at your giant battle saw. You know, I don't know if that would work very well for a non-gnome to be collecting gnome taxes.
Just
Right
him
in my-
stand next to him.
We could try it. I'm fine with anything.
Let's try it.
Rough up the gnomish community.
Let's go to the church first, and bet the church owes a lot of taxes.
You mean the church
I
that the
think
mayor
the-
owes a lot of
The
money?
city owes a lot to the church, is what I think it is.
How come we...
But I know they have
We're
money
like
because we
criminals
gave
in
them a
every
bunch of
town.
money.
I'm sure they do have like at least
They have
30
at
gold
least 100 gold because we gave them 100 gold.
to save us.
Yeah, because we paid him.
Trying to collect the taxes back.
That's my point. I need to go get my money back.
All right.
Okay, quick. Are they asking a reward for us? I'm just curious.
No, they're not asking for a reward. They
Okay, let's say if they won't, no one would turn us in because the city doesn't pay anyways.
I owe you when we actually collect your taxes.
Just a tax break.
All right. Let's see.
Church tax break. Gosh.
He goes, well, there happens to be one gnome in particular who owes the city quite a bit in tax money. If you can arrange for him to pay it, then maybe we can make a deal.
Is this
What's the deal? Oh, how about I'll get him to pay us a part of the money you owe us, and then you remove us from the wanted posters. That's a
Money
good
goes
deal.
straight.
That's a good one.
Let's see, how much does he owe?
322 now.
For the brain.
Plus,
Right,
what was it?
1,000 gold gems.
Well, no, so it was
Oh
originally...
yeah,
it
it was
was
600.
Oh, yeah, 1,000 total.
Yeah, you're all.
So an additional 600.
So,
so 822.
wait. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. No, wait.
822.
So 822 is what he owes.
900.
923.
We're not very good at the
922.
I'm not so hot.
922.
I'm not so good at numbers.
3 plus 4. Ah!
Finish.
All right. So they own 900. All right. Let's see how much.
Actually, guys, we have that backwards. It's only 400 for the ruby because we convinced him that the brain was worth more.
Oh.
No, we didn't.
400
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't. But either way, it's 1,000 total, and they only paid
Because
out so
I
much.
remember when the ring got stolen, Chad was like, "I can't believe you convinced me to even it out."
Yeah, you were supposed to get
I still
any.
think it was 600 for the ruby. And
Yeah, that's how it
There's
was.
600 for the ruby.
Because we have the
400
bank note for 400 for the brain.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Either way, it's 900 and something.
Either way, it's the same.
922.
All right. All right. 347 gold. That is how much this individual owes in taxes.
All right. I start my chainsaw. And then I said, point me to his house.
Yes. It's easy to find. You simply go up this road.
No, you're coming with. I interrupt him before he can tell me where to go.
All right.
Have I been arrested yet?
Have you been arrested yet? No, you went to the temple.
Yeah.
So the police didn't know where you went after they showed up at the bank.
I'm going to start brewing some tea out in the forest. Would you like some tea?
Oh, yes, I love a good cup of joe. Tea.
Can I actually use my time in the temple right now to try
I'm
to craft
particularly
another
fond of the red
Well,
tea.
let's see what happens when they show up at this guy's house.
Oh, you coming with, bro?
Yeah.
All right. I
Did
need
any
my
of the
backup.
rations in Grey Cloak's area happen to have biscuits?
All right. We're gonna do bad cop.
Tea and
We're gonna do
biscuits.
bad cop. Bad cop.
I mean, I am a
Yeah.
scholar.
You follow up twice as hard as I go.
I like tea and biscuit while I'm reading a book.
Oh, yes.
You should maybe ask us
And I
that.
can take it with my weapons.
Nope,
and we'll
don't
have
need
a
it.
Grand old time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pimp
yes.
squeak.
Under a nice shady tree.
What is this gnome's name?
For sure.
Sure, definitely.
Well,
This
he's-
gnome is. This gnome's name is Squattle.
All right. Is this Squattle's house?
It is Squattle's house. He owes a lot in taxes.
Oh.
The tax collectors have never been able to collect these taxes because, well, he's a little rude to them. And we've lost a couple tax collectors here.
Uh-oh.
You guys want some backup?
Oh, delivery.
No, do.
It's UPS.
You don't hear anything.
Housekeeping.
Delivery.
Free food.
From inside you hear, "No one's home! Go away!"
You should slide down this door.
You're obviously home. Yeah, free
That's,
food.
that's the plan.
Did you just say free food?
Yes.
Yeah, you won a raffle.
A raffle?
That's what we're delivering.
Yeah, I called that.
Alright. Let's see.
You won a raffle. That's pretty brilliant.
We better roll some cunning rolls for that one.
He said it.
I said the food part.
Yes. You rolled. Otherwise, they're on days too.
Also known as a coin.
Literally, the two idiots go to try and do it.
Or
Yes!
Alright. You don't hear anything for a couple seconds, and then the door is opening suddenly. And out comes this short, little, stunted gnome with a peg leg, and his arm. He's actually missing half of his arm.
It's
It's this
anyone. It's a peg leg and half an arm.
got a peg leg, and the peg leg is actually like a mechanical clawed
Engineer.
like tiger foot is what it looks like. So when he walks, it's like and the peg arm is actually this long cane, but it bends, and as he walks, it makes this sound. And he opens the door and looks up at you, and as he does, he kind of stands on one foot, and as he stands on the one foot, the pegged foot, the clawed foot, it starts extending, so he gets taller and taller and taller until he's looking at you right in the eye. Actually, you're up the one talking.
This is kind of intimidating.
This gnome staring you eye to eye.
He's about to smack
And
the
he goes,
shit out of you.
I knew I won!
Yes.
I didn't even know I entered a raffle, but it makes sense.
Do you know how you entered the raffle?
It doesn't even matter. Where's my stuff?
By entering the raffle, you promised at the bar the other night to pay your taxes.
All right, we'll need another cunning roll.
That's not gonna work.
Before he doesn't drink.
4. 1.
I must have been real drunk because I don't remember that at all.
Well, we're here to collect your money and give you your prize.
It's worth almost as much as your
Yes.
taxes.
Yes.
It's like a tax break.
He's like, how much do I owe?
347 gold.
What? Jeepers. He kind of looks beyond you. Is that the mayor?
Yes.
Are you the new tax collectors?
No,
Me.
the mayor organized the raffle.
No, so we're the TRS, the Tax Raffle Services.
That's good.
That does sound right.
Yes.
Well, I guess I haven't paid taxes in like 7 years. It probably would add up to that. But it's not my fault.
Whose fault is it?
His! He
Why?
kind of points in the
Why
back.
is it his fault?
Well, you just are gonna have to go visit him.
We've already visited.
Wait, did he point to Ebenezer?
Oh no.
Oh.
He's pointing backwards into his house, into the back room of his house.
Well, maybe
Oh.
we should go,
No, just take the money and go.
Oh.
if you pay your taxes, we can convince him to not make you miss another payment.
What? Convince who? The guy in the back?
Yeah.
Yo, you're not really convince him.
Okay, well then we'll just take your money.
But he's got the money.
And
Oh.
who is he?
Yeah, what's his name?
He, like I said, you're gonna just have to go discuss that with him.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's
Your
go.
funeral. He turns around and starts walking back into his house.
After he goes down on the peg leg.
Yeah, he's right.
As he's lying.
Are we doing this?
Yes,
Or,
let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm watching
Alright.
the dragon back
We're
there.
gonna die.
Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious. Just the way to die. Just going to collect taxes.
Sitting outside of their tree. Man, they've been gone for quite some time.
All right. He cracks one of his knuckles, and the other one, he's got this extendo arm. And what you see is it's a fairly standard gnomish house. There's a small table, a small workshop, a little kitchen in the back, and the table's covered in all these little gadgets and gizmos. He's clearly some sort of crafter, some sort of engineer. But the one thing that seems to catch your eye is the fact that in the far back of the wall, there's a gigantic vault door. It's kind of like what you expect to see at a bank. 8 feet tall, 6 feet wide, and it's got one of those big turning cranks.
Ooh, I like this kind.
Yep, all my money's in the vault, and I can't even get it.
Just locked his money away so he can't get it.
Oh, I know the combo. I just can't. Well, now it's kind of strange because you see, like at the opening, like where the door would shut. You see these weird scorched marks, kind of
Oh, come on, it is a dragon.
coming out of the edge.
Yeah,
Oh.
so, you know that
Must be
guy
like a
you were
missing
saying
out.
we need to talk to about getting into the vault?
Yeah.
Is it a person or is it more of like a monster?
Not really a person.
Is it a dragon?
No, it's not a dragon. Here, I'll just open it, and you can meet him.
Yeah, yep, alright.
Hold on. He runs
go on
into
there,
the
go.
back quick, and you hear him like throwing these clanging of pots and metal things. And as he starts approaching you, you hear the click, of his clawed foot, followed by a thud and a chink, click, thud, chink. And as he rounds the corner, he's put on like a misshaped breastplate and a giant helmet that's way too big for him, and he can't even see out of it. And his one good arm is holding this big shield. Clank, clank, clank.
Should we be
clank.
worried?
Okay, he starts twisting it open.
I'm
He
getting ready to
spins
jump
it.
in the second.
And he starts running. Clank, 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 clank.
Katana in 2 hands.
Oh, actually, if I know
God.
combat starting, can I start my chainsaw a turn before?
Sure. I'll give you guys the first round.
Sure y'all don't want back over.
God,
I have a dice 10 brawling skill now, so that helps.
Your friends were
I
murder
also,
trying to get taxes. That's unfortunate.
I mean, by the time I finish my free crafting roll for the day,
I should just stop going to the temple of this town.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep not coming with me. I keep getting into mischief.
Every time there's I'll go to the temple, guys. Don't worry. If you need me, you know where to
He
find
wanted
me.
another relic.
You did.
All right.
It's actually worth.
Well, it did
that's
save-
worth. The relic is totally worth.
did
You
save his life.
start up your battle saw. Getting ready for this.
Yep.
And as the door starts swinging open, you just feel this wave of heat and sweat just starts pouring down your face. And you
Oh, that's
see a
ambulance.
glow
Oh, shoot. That,
come from inside.
it's morning. Chest injury goes away.
You said you got the amulet?
Yeah, I had the amulet on.
Oh, fire damage.
So, I'm behind the door still, right?
The door swings open, and you see this bipedal, man-shaped creature about 7 to 8 feet tall, completely composed of the element of fire, and its eyes kind of gaze
even
towards
kill
your
this thing?
direction, and it howls this rage, and fire
you
shoots
guys
out of
go
its
back.
mouth, and it begins charging at you. The gnome's just running, going, "Ah!"
Now we know what happened to the previous
First thing I
tax
need
collectors.
to do is take the amulet off.
All right,
Shit, you know me. That's his tax collectors. Yeah, just go in there. You'll get fine.
all right, so we've got. Whew, this is going to be interesting.
How the hell did he get this thing in here?
That's a good question.
All right, we need a
Why would you
Durant
still live there?
and a Piff. Initiative rolls.
4. That's big. I need to win.
4.
this. Come on, we need to win.
And it gets to go first.
That's what we got around
The
first.
real question here. As
well, we
he
got some
continued to put
odds
his
on.
money in here over the last 7 years too. Since he's 7 years behind, it's been in there at least that long. But he's not
Oh.
had any money since.
That is a good question, and there is an answer
You've got
to
a
it.
coin vault.
It's kind of like that. All right, so
Since I knew I had the amulet on before, could I have it off?
well, you didn't know it was a creature of flame until.
Well, I saw the scorch marks, and I felt the heat when he was opening it, and I'm like, amulet!
I don't think so.
We'll make a cunning roll. See how that works.
1.
Dice off!
1! Dang it!
You're gonna burn.
You get this feeling like you should be thinking, like you should be remembering something as you're grabbing the amulet, going, I'm glad I've got my healing, because this is going to be a tough fight.
So does that mean in combat I also won't know that I have the amulet on?
Here's what's going through Piff's head right now. There's something important, but all I can think about is that licking doorknobs on other planets is rude.
Alright, here we
Hopefully it
go.
doesn't go for me.
Yeah, me and Chatty probably will.
This should be
This is gonna
entertaining.
be bad. It's very bad.
Movement.
I'm glad you guys
My
didn't
movement. 1, 2.
What's the range on katana? What base contact?
Yep.
Alright, you are kind of lucky. He is forced to burn an action to sprint.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Weapon
nice.
master.
Weapon master. Let's do this.
Headbutt. Well,
Headbutt the flame!
Yeah, do it.
You'll be fine though. Put my face in the
13.
fire! Oh, let's count this. 6, hit him.
Opening.
Gotcha.
You just opened fire?
I headbutted fire.
Boom!
And didn't hurt yourself.
Your face connects with his face, rocking
3.
his backwards.
3!
That unfortunately misses.
Just roll this.
Your
dice.
slice just kind of aims right for his, like, chest, I guess, but the fire
What the hell?
just discombobulates and moves out of the way, and your blade misses everything. So you only have the one blade, right?
Yep.
Okay, so unfortunately that did miss. Now he is not able to make his fire attack, however he does
Wait, it
have...
gets 2 turns? Do I not get a turn?
That was his
Oh, that was
attack
his
of
turn.
opportunity.
Yeah.
But he does have a special fire damage attack. All adjacent units suffer dice 6 fire damage.
This does double to me?
And it does double to you.
We need to kill this thing.
Alright, for you, 2. For you, 1 doubled to 2.
Nice.
Duant, your turn.
Headbutt. 10.
9, that hits.
Opening.
3.
17.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
We need some of this.
It's kind of very gentle for fighting a fire monster.
But you're in a nice gnomish house.
7, that hits.
So, with the opening, that goes up to a D10. Katana. 3 damage.
Alright. He has no defenses. Piff.
Alright. Do I remember that the amulet's making me take more damage?
Yes.
Do I go for it?
I would. A dice 6. If he rolls a 6, it's 12. That's an injury.
You just take it off.
I activate the targeting system.
Yeah, should I do it? Nah, it's activate targeting.
It's Piff's character.
Alright. This is to hit with the battle saw. 4.
4 to hit. 9 to parry.
Alright, this is to hit with my war pick. 8.
11.
What the hell?
Damn.
7. With my last attack of my battle axe.
12.
Oh, I should have taken it off.
Did nothing.
Rip you.
Now you don't have any impact damage, correct? It's all standard
War
damage.
picks, penetration. Yeah, they're all standard.
Okay. Because he was parrying all of those, so if you had some heavy weapon, you could have punched through it, but... yeah, he moves like lightning. As you slice at him, the flames just wick away. And you slice at him again, wicks away a second time.
How does his house not start on fire?
What's that?
How does his house not start on
If
fire?
you could get me an opening, I'll kill him.
Wood, flames,
Alright.
bursting into fire.
Alright. Monster's turn.
As long as they don't die, that is.
Let's do this. Turn his back to you.
Kill him! Take him out!
Opening. 7 to hit for the opening.
2, that's the opening added.
Am I gonna use it or leave? I'll leave it, and then I'll just hit him with the katana.
16.
Oh wait, it's from behind, so we're gonna do 20.
20! There you go.
2. Damn it.
Alright.
You're really good with that dice 20.
I know.
Rolls.
There's an opening on him.
Now we can't kill
Here
it.
comes his attack roll. He's doing a special immolate. So what he's basically doing is he's jumping onto you and wrapping you with both arms of flame. And then biting you with his flaming face. 13 to hit.
Oh
That hits.
god.
This is gonna suck.
Dice 12. 1 damage doubled for 2!
Yes! Pip is a tank!
Oh,
Even with the amulet!
Well, now he's got an opening, so.
Now he uses his fire aura. 1 damage to you. 1 damage doubled to 2! What is going on?
Believe how lucky you are.
So this is not a burning fire, this is just like a slightly lukewarm fire.
Duant, you are up.
Headbutt for damage. Oh wait, I get a d20.
Yeah, from behind.
1.
1?
You should have stayed with the.
I should have.
That misses, and you get
Wow.
the opening.
All right, katana. 11. Jesus
That boy too.
Christ.
1 hits.
8 damage.
Nice.
Boys.
Woo!
How do you kill fire with a sword?
It's an elemental. It's got some.
Oh, I should point out that technically the elemental doesn't have a back. So
Oh.
turning his back to you is actually turning his face to you. He faces all directions at once.
Oh.
So we screwed up earlier.
That's fine, but
Oh.
so you will have to roll standard attack dice from behind.
Well, he didn't roll really above a 12 anyway. So.
Piff!
I activate the battle saw. Please be alive. 2 extra attacks. Or immediately makes 2 attacks, so
Using the opening.
opening for 8 to hit.
Hits!
Okay. 7 to hit.
Hits again!
Okay, standard attack with the battle saw. 10 to hit.
Hits again!
Okay, that's 3 dice 14. 8.
That's a dead fire elemental.
6. Wait, no. No, 6, yeah. 14 damage.
20 damage.
No, that's a 9. Oh, no, that's a 6. 20 damage. Is he dead?
20 damage total.
Yeah, I would imagine.
If he's not, I can still
How do you
attack.
kill a fire elemental with this chainsaw?
How do you want to do this?
Just like the air off the blade just makes it go away.
I don't know. I use my saw to put him out.
Just start whipping it back and forth. Like,
No, you start cutting a wood beam.
Exactly.
Get sawdust.
I cut someone gets put out.
So you're just cutting the ceiling? Sawdust is going everywhere? And at first it starts all these flames.
I'm like, maybe this isn't such a good idea with this amulet on.
And suddenly the flames are spreading all the way throughout the house. And then the ceiling gets weak. And the upper ceiling, the roof, just collapses right on top of the fire elemental, smothering it instantly.
that's awesome.
I can't believe I only took 6 damage with that amulet on.
I can't believe you lived through that.
3 hits and 1.
We're the best tax collecting team ever.
He said you may have destroyed his house.
There should be a TV show about us.
There will be a TV show about us. We'll rate it. Alright, we're gonna go in and...
I do need you to make 1 dice roll, though. Roll a dice 20. The higher the number, the more likely the house will catch fire.
18.
The house is in gold.
Yeah, in moments, the house... Yeah, the flames are all over the place, spreading to the ceiling, to the walls, to beside you. What do you want to do?
Collect
Take all the gold.
The what?
I'm
Wait.
How, like, is it feasible for me to put the fire out?
You could attempt to.
Like, does it
While
look like
we're in a
it's
fire
everywhere?
amulet.
What? Say that again.
Does it look like it's everywhere?
It's probably it's on the roof, it's on the far wall, and it's on this wall to the east. So it's about 1, 2, 3, 4 squares worth of fire.
Do I put 1 square out of turn, or how does that work?
We'll both roll, and if you let's see, you rolled an 18, so if you can beat an 18 on a dice 20 roll, you can put it out.
Fuck that, I'm collecting the gold.
Let it burn.
I pull my necromancer book out and I start collecting gold.
Collect all of his gold.
I'm gonna run the fuck out.
Wait, collect gadgets, he's got gadgets.
Actually,
Steal from him.
can I try and roll to put out? Can I try and roll to put out the fire?
Yeah, yep.
6. No.
6.
I
All
think
right.
you should start
You
singing
spit
the
at
song.
it.
The roof.
The roof is all fire.
All right. In your attempt to put out the flames, you take 3 points of damage. You can make another roll to put out the flames if you want. It'll do another dice for damage.
You think we can see the smoke from the
only
house being on fire from the out of town?
Is he in the house still?
No, he's
I collect as much gold as I can possibly get. Screw
All right.
this guy. And this house?
he comes running back. You see him running back, and he's got this like you don't know where it came from.
He's got
or
gun to
what?
extinguish it.
But he's got like this fire hose, and it's just trailing off for as far as you can see, and then it goes around the
I
corner.
feel like he's been prepared for this for a while.
He's like, "This happened last time," but he just starts spraying the house.
Alright,
Yeah, not his first rodeo.
when I hear him, I just collect his tax in gold. And then if I don't see him, I'm gonna grab a gadget.
Swaddle, we killed the fire elemental.
He kind of looks at you. What? Impossible! And you keep spraying.
How many do I see?
Well, you're trying
On there
to
the first
you're
one.
trying to count out 300 and.
Well, I'm actually thinking about it. I'm probably just dumping. So I'm like, that's like 400, 500. I'm then.
All right, he's got way more than 300 and some gold in there.
Take all of it. Just keep going.
Do we care about being wanted here?
Ebenezer's taking us off after doing this anyway.
Huh. I am going to actually, the second I realize the fire is going to go out, I'm going to look for gadgets and not collect gold.
You probably. Okay, so you're not collecting the gold.
Yeah,
You're running in here, and
because he's outside putting it out. I'm looking to see if there's a gadget that looks small enough for me to hide on my person.
all right. Let's roll your resolve. See what you can find.
2.
2. There is nothing that interesting as far as gadgets, but sprockets, there's probably 4 that you could snag.
I shove them into my backpack and I put them on the bottom, and then I cover it with my own rations. And stuff.
Now, the sprockets, you can see they seem to be placed in a specific order. There's 3 of them placed in a specific order, which means it seems like he knows they're there. But one of them had fallen on the ground, is kind of under the table.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
But you have time to grab all 4 if you want.
Oh. Yeah, I'll grab all 4. I put one deep in my. I put one deep in my backpack, and the other ones I keep on the top.
Okay. You get the last one in your backpack just as he's walking in with the fire hose, getting the rest of the place.
Oh, yeah,
down.
so right after we're done with that, we need the taxes, because you promised if we got rid of the elemental for you. And if you see, I like lift the wood up where the elemental's dead. He's dead. I'll him for you.
He's like, ah! And then he's looking up at his roof. What happened here?
No, those curvature marks are from the fire elemental attacking your ceiling. He tried to smother us, but really, he smothered himself.
Ha! He's kind of just scratching his head. He eventually gets it put out and brings the hose back, and then walks into the vault. He starts counting out the gold. How much was it?
347.
That much?
Yes.
Huh.
Again, the same.
Charge him elimination fee.
Eventually, he has about like
Don't you charge
he's got like 4 gigantic sacks of this gold. Walks out with you and hands it to you. Well, I appreciate you ridding me of that creature. Thanks. Slams the door shut.
Go down.
Ebenezer, we did the thing.
Alright, let's go.
Let's leave.
All
Take
right.
down the water posters. And then meet us out. And then we tell them where those guys are.
And then we'll go
And then we run.
Waiting.
He's like, all right, and then we're square. How much? Wait, how much?
No. He owes us 922.
So minus the 347.
47.
Okay, I need to calculate.
He's like, oh, I thought that was just to get
That was.
to even us up.
No. But, you know, we can wait for later for the rest of the gold. We'll do an IOU now.
Well, he says getting you off of the wanted posters, that's kind of expensive. It requires bribing the police and...
Yeah, but you could just tax them for that money.
I don't
tax
think you
the
quite
police harder so you can pay to bribe
understand
them.
how this works. How's about... how much do I owe you? 600, you said?
No, 575.
Wait, 500?
After this amount, it's 575.
Plus interest.
No, don't worry about that.
How about we just make a nice, even 337?
Deal.
That's still a lot of money to get.
That is even. That is the most even number I've ever seen.
And it erases our wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'll get the wanted posters gone by the time you're back. And,
Cool.
Wait,
Aren't you going with us?
when we get back, yes, I'll somehow take
So
care
how
of
much does he owe us now?
337.
Okay.
Everybody had 69 gold, dear.
Alright, let's go find our party members.
Awesome, I'm at 129.
They were waiting
Man.
outside.
82.
I'm at 129.
I have 90. And I'm still at the temple.
I don't know how you guys have managed to scam this much gold.
This is the most gold we've ever gotten in. We're loving it.
Okay. Can I go to the...
I don't even know what to spend it on.
all of this time,
Potions in
can I go to the temple, use those solstices, and attempt to craft through it like...
The raffle.
Yes, the raffle was such a good idea. You won a raffle.
You didn't give him anything.
Antidotes are only
You did tap food on us.
Yes, but it will cost you the price.
One gold.
I believe that's what the price is for one roll.
Do that over.
Okay. And I will,
Dice 10, and I get a dice 20.
Yes. And... Do I even have...
Oh,
dice one.
shit out of something. I could kill a lot of things.
Yup.
I got... Is that a
Roll
1?
max
Or,
that kills
That's
everything.
something, yeah.
Even if it's got armor, there's no way I could block 100 damage.
Well,
There's
that and
nothing.
next time we
Oh,
get
So close.
next level,
So okay.
I could get a weapon.
I'm not gonna
use
buy a
first
relic,
to
but
deal D8 and have penetration.
I'm
rolls.
gonna
I could
do-
break their armor first turn and then the next turn.
buy one
Wreck.
holy waddle
If yours are
and
broken.
2...
You're
Wait.
strong. No, I'm slow because of all
I
this
can fit
stuff.
6 in a pack, right?
Ouch, yes.
So I'll do 1 holy waddle,
It takes
2
me
anointing
3 turns
oil.
to prep.
1 holy water, 2
Oh,
anointing oil.
So
Alright.
How much does that
I need
cost?
to activate your ranking system, and then I need to use the special on the battle cell.
Let's see.
So, and that's all my fuel, so I couldn't do anything else.
Oh, then you gotta get more fuel.
It says 6 for the
I'll get
holy
3
water,
for every
10 for the
fight,
anointing oil.
So I'd be like,
Yeah.
out
Oh,
of fight.
okay.
So 26.
But it is ridiculously strong.
Okay.
Then you just be down to your main weapons.
Alright. Now,
Which would
the
roll
party
my crafting skills.
takes off, heading toward
Wait.
Waiting. Unfortunately, it is going to be a long journey. Approximately 3 days, because you'll have to travel
Good thing I got food.
all the way back in the opposite direction to get to those two, the two bridges, so you can cross the rivers. Then you can head back north, on the north side of the river.
Does anyone
Passing-
feel bad for just kind of saying "fuck Jerry"?
Wait, who's
Fuck Jerry.
Let's say it right now.
Man, I don't remember.
Do sprockets take 1 inventory spot, or can 6 go in 1?
I'm glad we all feel the same.
Not sure.
I really do.
I can't
I
remember.
can't express my real reasons why I never liked Jerry.
I want to say they're small,
That would be awesome.
but I might be wrong.
It takes 6 metal and 6 chemical to make. Though.
Ooh.
It doesn't say on the sprocket.
Oh, sprocket, size 1. Takes up a whole pack slot.
Damn. Okay, I go full back.
Oh, you're thick.
Yeah.
Alright, your journey back across the bridges is fairly uneventful. If I remember right, there was several dead gnomes on the bridges,
Which we warned them about and they didn't really care.
which you warned them about and you
Mr.
didn't really
Ebenezer
care.
don't care.
Didn't we bring like the bodies back?
I think you brought their bodies
And
back.
then we asked a dead one of them who a good replacement for him would be.
Like my cousin or something.
So we hired his cousin.
That's right. And so, as you're crossing the bridge, you see the cousin. He's like, "Hello, how are you?"
Hello, do you like your job?
It's quite boring, but it pays the bills until
Yeah.
tax time comes.
So are you ready for that 120% tax increase?
What?
It's a rumor. There's no one here who can confirm it. Looks back at him.
Oh yeah, he sees Ebenezer. He's like, "Hi, boss. Nothing to report at all."
Ebenezer's like, I hired you.
Who are you?
Let's continue onward.
That's the Elven Bridge, man. Man.
Wait, have you seen, like, you haven't seen anything strange, have you?
Define strange.
Orcs?
No orcs, just a
Mammoths?
bunch of men on horses. Crossed
Heading which
over
way?
here. The same direction you're coming from.
Did they have, do I know the emblem of Shoreside? Noble.
Yeah, I believe it's like a dove. Dove.
Did they
emblem.
have the emblem of a dove?
He scratches his head. It's mostly bald. I believe so. I can't remember though. I was mostly asleep when they were coming over. They came over at night. Knights, I believe. Human knights riding horses.
That's the noble.
5 or 6 of them.
That's the noble that I need. Oh, fist.
You need to really should rephrase that. So much.
We really should decide where we're
You should
going.
never say you want
We
to
need
be
to
fist.
We need
waiting first, good. Because I kind of feel like we probably should go
And get
save
that
my
ruby.
Furblog family. But we need to punch him for you.
We also need to get the anti-hellworm thing from him.
Yeah. So I don't know what's the most important, but I'm just saying.
Right now, I think wait.
What are we going to waiting for again?
To get the laser.
That's right.
Yeah. Wait, why do we need the laser?
To get through the anime.
So that we have a laser.
That is a good point.
And
I
to
do like
chop down the
lasers.
door that we can't
Yeah.
get through anymore because
Since
of
we used our explosives.
You use the explosive to save the world.
yeah.
So now you need to find a replacement explosive.
To save the world even further.
Yeah, we might be opening something that might end.
We don't know that
yet.
adamantium door
wait,
has a
actually,
massive demon behind it.
And we really are getting it so when the dwarves come out, we just don't disappoint a business deal we made.
Oh yes, because we did make a deal.
Yes,
Everyone's gonna be like, we did
made
a
a deal.
rather large boom.
deal. The worst deal.
Although, if we do go to save the Furblocks,
You're fired.
we may find another dragon in the mountains.
What Mitsuki Mountain?
Alright, keep going to waiting. We
Yeah.
made a plan, we stick to the plan, we do the plan.
All right, you continue heading north, crossing the second bridge. This one is armed by elves.
When do we camp?
Elves don't like us.
Keep going.
When do you
Can we
camp?
just
Yeah,
in the
3 days,
middle
right?
of the bridge?
Oh yes. You'll camp. You want to camp in the middle of the bridge.
No.
You said.
No.
No, that's it. I was just waiting. camp.
First, we have to get past these elves.
Yeah, let's just get past the elves first and then worry about camping.
Ah, yes, the elves. There are elf guards on the bridge.
I will disguise myself to look like an elf.
Pointy ears.
2 years.
So the elf is.
Wait, what?
No, you're a human.
Yes.
The rest of us can't disguise ourselves. I don't think this is gonna.
Well, he pretended.
Maybe you can turn me into a goblin.
No. I'm disguising.
You could turn
All right,
me
here's my
into
disguise check. A 2. I don't look like a very convincing elf.
Yeah.
Defends the elves.
You basically just comb your hair over. How's
Close
this?
enough.
Everyone's like, no. Let's
Better roll it.
see. As you finish combing it, it covers the tips of your ears, and people are amazed at how you look exactly like an elf.
Told ya.
Roll one.
You don't know how he does it.
They're looking for me.
The best is the
master of disguise.
It's gonna be your like new call sign. Alchemist, master of disguise. Yeah, you just kind of gel your hair, and suddenly he looks like an elf, and you don't know how he does it. So yeah, you have an elf in your party now.
Perfect.
Now I'm trying to remember exactly
Who was all?
who was all wanted.
I'm pretty sure I'm wanted.
I don't think I
not
was.
me because I went in with Dayon to town. Me and you went in.
I've been in the town too.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
went in
there.
and got healed. You two were the
I
wanted.
joined the
two.
party after.
Oh no.
Right, you weren't
Maybe
there
you
for the
were
first
wanted.
Yeah, because I killed one of the golds at
you
one
two
point.
followed
He-
run away. Me and you weren't
Yeah,
wanted.
he destroyed a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The main thing I'm wondering though is
Guilty by
who
association.
was involved in the robbing of the castle
All
tree.
of us.
All of us.
Oh, they did kind of probably.
Oh
see
yeah,
that.
I actually did they see me? Because I teleported out of a
You
window.
teleported out.
There was a whole bunch of people there that
The
were
thing is-
shooting at all of you, except for maybe you were gone immediately, but they might have
kinda
seen you
jumped.
before
They
you
threw one
fell
off a
over.
balcony.
Okay, well I'm an elf now, so it doesn't matter.
The next question though is, what are the rest of you going to do to get past?
How many
You
guards
have
are
to-
there?
It's like the
they
last
stepped
time you were
up
here, there were two elf guards
But they were
that were dead. Now, as you're approaching, you can see one of the elf guards up in the tower. You don't know if there's any more in there.
If they stop us, I'll bribe them.
Okay, can I try to disguise myself as a gnome?
How? Oh, you want to roll a crafting roll?
Yeah.
I'll just disguise myself as a different furblog.
All right, what'd you get? 5. Unfortunately, he look.
Piff is like
I look
name's
more
Piff.
like Pimp than
So
I
he
disguise
doesn't.
myself as my brother.
Looks exactly
No.
like you.
For his disguise, he doesn't actually change his appearance. He just changes his name. They'll never expect it. Okay, your roll.
Okay. 7.
Dice off.
14.
You do look a little bit like a gnome.
I shall try and look like an elf. Because I'm a human, so I could just.
I was gonna say elf, but I knew that was
Yeah, that wouldn't
impossible.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
I don't look
You look like a
anything.
furblog,
If you
maybe.
get enough hair
Or just look like
and
somebody else.
some tusks, you could look like a mammoth.
Walk on all
Yes.
fours. Baby
Do it.
man.
I shall ride you like a beast.
Draw eyes on my head because I have horns.
Wait, I take the head of Gronk out of my backpack and put it on his head.
You hollow it out.
The disguise is
What's the
real.
skull at this point? I'm sure.
It's a skull, yeah, because we
Leather.
took it right
Oh,
out.
maybe it'd be Leatherface.
Does that work for a disguise?
Make a crafting check.
I got you. 4.
You look like a gif wearing a skull head.
But it doesn't look like you.
I assume I still look like me. I didn't pass.
Alright, I'll just try and bribe them.
I'll just walk
Yeah,
across.
just walk.
Alright, you begin walking across.
Walk with confidence.
Alright, as you're approaching, one of the elves calls out, "Who goes there?"
A traveler.
Grendel!
Ebenezer's protection party.
Name's David.
Alright, let's go with a cunning roll.
4.
It was Max.
Ebenezer, you say?
Yes.
Looks down. It is Ebenezer! Hello, friend! Ebenezer waves. Good day! Good day! They start lowering the bridge on the far side.
Yes.
Wait, there's bridges on this thing?
I'll keep my head
Or there's a
above
gate
the
to try and stop people through.
I like how my cunning's not.
Put your free clothes on. Your
So they're letting you by, and as, let's see, who's going first? We'll just randomly pick people. So, let's see. You three. So you three have passed. as Dayon is crossing, one of the elves kind of looks closer at your
I just
disguise.
bow my head a little more.
It says, "Hold there.
Yes. How many,
Questions. Where do you come from?"
Gnomish Village.
What is your quest?
How
What is your favorite?
What is your favorite color?
Off the bridge into the water.
did you get to the Gnomish Meadows?
I walked.
Which route?
I don't remember. I was just kind of wandering at night and got lost and ended up there.
Huh. You don't have any... You did not pass this way before?
No, I believe I was up by the Dwarf Lands and got locked out and had to make my way to the nearest village.
But how did you get to the Dwarf Lands?
I was up in the Furblog Lands. Wait, is this across the bridge?
Why were you in the Furblog Lands?
Oh,
I travel from town to town.
he was meeting my parents.
Now, something doesn't quite add up here.
You don't add up here.
He's a foreign exchange human. He was spending year on the other side of the bridge. It's been a while since he's passed.
Alright, he looks kind of close to you guys. You don't happen to have a hand crossbow on you? An exquisite one, do you?
No, I'm a man of firearms. I do not use weapons of crossbow.
I can see. Alright, you can go.
Oh, thank you.
I just bow my head and walk with him.
He kind of looks at you. What's your name?
It's my clergyman.
Oh, Grendel.
Grendel.
Dude.
Don't recognize that name, but your face does look familiar.
Yeah, I look like my brother.
Who's your brother?
Piff.
Piff, you say?
Yeah, he's my brother.
The name sounds familiar. Do you know where Piff is?
Nope.
Do you have any idea?
I went looking for him, couldn't find him.
Huh. Yeah, you don't suppose you use a hand crossbow?
I don't even know how to fire one of those things.
Alright.
Looks dangerous.
He decides to
I'm an
let
elf.
you go. Kind of looks at you. Why are you dressed like that, dwarf?
No, blue
I'm a gnome.
He just shakes his head and walks away.
He's a role player. He likes to role play.
It's his cosplay.
We're on our way to a live action role playing session.
Alright. I'm not sure how you guys managed to pull that one off, but you're able to cross the bridge without being further harassed or attacked. Now,
I
let's
was about to shoot that elf.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was ready to just jump up there and go.
I was about to better, and I quick draw.
I like how our first resort to everything is just kill them.
Hey, that wasn't this time.
I
They
know,
didn't do it.
It is an effective means.
I don't know how I managed to lie my way out of that one. I was in the Furblog Land.
What's your like, the opposite direction?
Oh wait, that's oops.
Actually, that it does. If you start in the Furbolg country,
You would be.
you would end up capable of going to the Dwarf Lands
Without crossing the bridge.
without crossing the bridge. So what he said actually made sense.
Oh,
so the elf let him go.
I was trying like my best to recall the map out from memory. I was like,
Yeah, you wouldn't touch that touch the elf bridge when going to the Gnomish lands.
no, you go across somewhere else.
You'd go across the gnome one.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
If you don't know how, but it did. All right,
just
one
walking out my
last thing. One last thing. As you begin traveling, you spot a speck in the sky. That, as it approaches, you begin to make out wings. And another speck, larger than
I'm
the
going
first,
on-
following it.
No. Blunderbuss.
Now the first speck gets growing larger and larger, and you're able to see that it has 2 arms, 2 legs, feathered wings, and soon you realize it's one of the birdmen, a Kaladin.
Classic.
He does not appear to be armed, and he's wearing light but blood-soaked garments, although he's carrying a leather sack on his back. His beaked mouth is gaping wide open, panting as he flies, and his arm clutches a wound at his side.
Shoot him down.
Behind him flies a great beast, with the body of a massive lion but having red-skinned flesh and a great mane of black needle-like barbs.
So, Griffin?
His face is like a man, but with a gargantuan mouth filled with 1,000 spindly teeth.
It's about to be filled with 3 poison arrows.
Huge taloned feet drag lazily behind it as it pursues the Kaladin in the air on massive leathery wings. Now,
So, good.
should we pause here for tonight?
Yes, we could.
Yeah.
And we will find out what happened to this Kaladin next week.
I can decide what spells.
It's a bird. It's playing that shit.
So, I want to say thanks to anyone who happens to be watching. And again, you can watch us every Friday night, 7 Central, here on Twitch. We'd appreciate it if you followed and shared our stream and with your friends.
You can find us on YouTube at Dice Off. Subscribe.
And you can vote in the straw poll for the MVP of the session. We choose level ups based on who we thought was the most important or most fun person in the group. So if you guys want to vote, you guys could have some influence on the campaign.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.